Do, 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 do. Yeah, yeah. There's a cat. Dusty. What? What are you doing? I can't see. Get out of the way. Alright, so, right then. Everything's going crazy. Alright, okay. So, welcome back. It's been well over a week since it's been 2 weeks, honestly, since we last played Pokemon. Here we are with our lovely team. Beatsy, if I remember correctly, it was the last thing we caught before we ended last time was Beatsy and Oddish. We have a chance of, taking Misty down. And we have Bosch, the hero with Mega Kick and Mega Punch. We have Jebediah, the Geodude, and Pidgey, the Beeve, and Gojira. We have Barbara? I think it's the other Pokemon we have. We have Barbara. All we have is Barbara. Alright. Alright, well, last time we made it to Cerulean, made it through Mount Moon, we beat the rival, we beat the bridge, we caught Beatsy here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Yeah. I haven't been over here yet, so there's a route change here. Alright, so 25. Make sure real quick. Beatsy it was caught on 24. Right, so that means that grass right there is open. We can catch something. We're gonna fight this guy just to kind of get him out of the way. Also, Beatsy could use some love because we just bloody oh, and of course it's a freaking matchup, so Beatsy's useless. No, it's okay. It's alright. Fairy type isn't a thing yet, so Wigglytuff is not as great as... not very good against it. Fighting types. Eh. Uh-oh. Not so bad. Now he uses the Geodude. Now we send out Beatsy. And now Beatsy will beat the shit out of him. Alright, Beatsy. Hit him with bullets. Yay! We leveled up. Ooh, and we know poison powder already? Dope. Like, granted, it's not the best. Because you want sleep powder or stun spore to get to make catching easier, and every time I think about it, stun spore is the only one that's not called powder. You have poison powder, sleep powder, but there isn't a paralyzed powder or paralysis powder. It's stun spore. I mean, I'm sure it's because of, room and stuff, but still. And it's a Caterpie. Like, it's not horrible, but it is not the first choice. I think you could also get a Bellsprout, maybe? And an Abra. I actually had no idea Caterpie was even an option in this grass, but what can you do? Alright. So now we catch the Caterpie. Hopefully. It's a male Caterpie. Caterpie. You want some Caterpie? It's a foot long. They're all like a foot long. All the starting beginning Pokemon are like a foot long or a foot tall. Covered with a green skin. Really? I would have never noticed. Alright, male Caterpie. I'm gonna call him Henry. Why Henry? I don't know. It just looks like a Henry. First thing that started, I opened it up, it was on an H. First name popped in my head. Henry! You gonna see Bill? First we battle! 'Cause that's how hikers talk. Yeah, boy! Check out my giant snake! Oh boy. No. Run away. Bad touch. I need an adult. I am an adult! And thus, you know, this happens. It doesn't help that to defeat it, it'd be, you know, hey man, I shot my seed at the dude's giant snake. Yeah, killed it with my seed. I might be trying too hard. That's okay. Alright, this dude... Local trainers come here to practice. I think this dude's got like a Rattata or something. Good old youngster Joey! Hey, what do you know? Right on the money. It's a Rattata. And I missed. Uh-oh. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it'd be, but it's still kind of bad. Alright, so we're gonna switch him out for... Jebediah would be the easiest one, simply because he has the defense of a rock. Ooh, he whipped me with his tail. Lowered my defense points. Wait, no, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! He has 1,000 defense points! You've activated my trap card. Oh, Spearow? Hell no. We'll keep Jebediah right here. Frickin' flying Pokemon. Eat my rock. I didn't say miss. I said eat it. There we go. Alright. Now we'll just tackle him, because that'll be enough. Pew, pew. Yay, Jebediah. How's everybody looking? A little beat up, a little beat up. So let's just head on back. I mean, it's not too terribly far, and it's not like it costs money or anything. So we're just gonna run back to the Pokemon Center, and we'll heal up, and we'll keep on getting. Do, 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 do. Thank God for running shoes. I say it like every time Pokemon comes up, people start talking about the original ones. I cannot replay the original ones. I tried. I did. They released the original ones on Nintendo Online on like the DS or the 3DS or something. You could download them and play them. And I tried that with like Blue, I think, and oh, you just so slow. It physically pained me to play that game. I just couldn't do it. You only hit 2 times. It wasn't that effective. And Slowpoke is a tank, so it just eats it. Still only 2 times. Come on, buddy. Beats the Absorb. Suck its life force. There we go. Okay, let's see, that works. Oh, right at the tipping point, too. Dang. I think Beatsy evolves at 21? 20-something. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. Who gives a fuck about your boyfriend? Seriously. Alright. Nidoran, male, poison type. And he knows fighting moves. Like Jebediah would be the best against him because he knows ground type, but he knows fighting type moves, which will hurt Jebediah a lot. I could just go Gojira and just wipe the floor with him. That's what I could do. We'll take the chance. Jebediah, get out there. High roll, and he used Peck. No, that's okay. And you gave me a low roll! Come on, man! Well, you're almost dead, so let's tackle. Does he not know double kick? Because he's just pecking me. Which does nothing to him. Ah, Beck. Then he does that. See? Stun Spore. Alright, we're gonna learn Stun Spore because I like Poison Powder because it's a dot. It's a damage over time ability. But Stun Spore makes it easier to catch things. Nah, Jebediah is already here. Let's just kill this thing and get on with it. Poison. Where? Where? He growled at me. Really? What's with magnitude 4s? Usually it's like 6s and 7s, 8. Rare occasion you get like a 9. Oh shit. She's packing heat! Oh, okay. What? Okay, I was about to say, if this missed... Alright, we have a poison, an antidote. So we'll heal. Give you some... I'll give you 2 potions, just in case. And then we'll fight this guy. Oh no, he's got a Geodude too. Well, guess what? I've got a plant that likes to suck your butt. Well, it likes to eat rocks. More Geodudes? Well, okay. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. I mean, does he have 4 Geodudes? He might have 4 Geodudes. Oh, no, he's got 3 Geodudes and a Machop. Machop. Blow some wind at him. It died. You got some money for winning. Whoop-de-flippin'-doo. Alright, so Beatsy's already caught up to everybody. So Pidge and Bosch need to gain a level or 2, so we'll fight this guy. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Just having a girlfriend makes you cool, then, you know, I'm cool, but what about like the next step? Like what happens when you get married? Are you like epic when you get married or something? Do you lose your cool status when you lose your girlfriend? Ooh, what happens when you get divorced and you're single again? Are you like super loser? A snake? It's a snake. Let's go Bosch. Bosch, the great hero from last stream. Or from 2 weeks ago. Where you just beat the living hell out of the rival Squirtle. Because I taught you Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Because why not? Because your move pool sucks. But you're a normal type, so you get stab. You know, stab. The same type attack bonus. Secret power. It's kinda useless. I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you. Yeah, every Pokemon trainer in this game is going to roughly say the same thing. Or they're going to have the same feeling. Because that's how this game works. It's not until the newest game in Scarlet and Violet when trainer battles are not forced upon you. They become optional. They're almost too optional. It's real easy to get lost in the new games. Like, I don't know which way to go sometimes. You just kind of walk until you encounter something around your same level or way stronger than you are. And it helps you figure out, are you going the right way or not? Punch him in the face. Do it again. You punched him in the face. Wiggly tough. Who's up front? Alright, let's put Bosch up front. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's the last trainer here before we talk to Bill. Those two are just like on a date or something. Completely useless. So we just beat this lady, talk to Bill, get the SSN ticket. Go back down to south. Yep, Misty for the moment. Because Misty's like level 21-ish. We could go catch something around the daycare. Drop something off at the daycare. And then we just run around for a while. We can go to the Diglett Cave. We go to the, yeah, we could go to Vermilion. Is it Vermilion? Yeah, Viridian City is the second town. It's where the 8th gym badge is. Vermilion is where we'll be going to get Lieutenant Surge. Lowered my accuracy twice and still kicking them in the face. Let's go, Bosch. Oh no, a Clefairy. When you fuse with your Pokemon, are you like... I don't know, it's like the ultimate furry thing, I think. You become your Pokemon. There's actually a Nuzlocke web comic I was reading one time where it like fudged some stuff around. So where I caught a Jigglypuff, he ended up catching a Clefairy, or he caught one in Mount Moon, but he played it off in the comic as if he just walked in here, saw the Clefairy, and caught Beal. So he just had Beal running around with him and commenting on everything he did. Which was kind of funny. It was entertaining, at least. Alright, we got the SS... There's nothing over here, okay. Got the SSN ticket, talked to Bill, fought everybody up here, caught stuff we could catch. No reason to remain up here, so we just go down. Jump. Police out of the way, you can fight the Team Rocket guy and get Dig if you want it. First, we're gonna heal. As you do. Yeah. What's my setup right now? Alright, Bosch is up front. Pitch. Okay. We'll just keep it like this. Somebody broke into your house, trashed this place. Look at all these. Alright, so here's the thing. Team Rocket broke in. There's all these monstrous footprints everywhere. Right? Books been thrown about, drawers been tossed around, plants knocked over. And they burst a hole through the wall. Okay? Right? This is the guy who did it. He's an innocent bystander in this dude's backyard. And he has a match op. Oh, never mind. That makes sense. Oh. Oh, no. I'm going to send Gojira, and he's the safest choice. Oh, shit. I wanted to use Ember, not Metal Claw. Whatever. This dude has a drowsy? Alright, so I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this dude had like, used to have like a Zubat or something. Something that did not have feet to make the marks that were in the house. Maybe I'm imagining things, I don't know. Ooh, Bosch with the crit Mega Punch. And he's down. One hit KO, baby. Bosch is the shit. I'll return the TM I stole. So he gives you Dig. Pretty sure, yeah. TM28 Dig. Yeah. So you go back in here and you talk to this guy. He's like, I lost a TM, but I can teach Diglett Dig without a TM. And that's it. Even though you went and kicked that dude's butt and came back, they're like, we don't care. It's like the only cop in the entire game. In later generations, they add cop NPCs, and if you're out at night, they fight you, and they have like Growlithe and stuff, because they're like, what are you doing out at night? Are you a criminal? So you have to do a Pokemon battle against them. In the Rocket game, the Rocket game's weird. Because you can't train. All you can do is steal. Alright. 2, 3. Alright, so there are 3 grass sections before we get to the daycare. Alright, 1, 2, or 3. Let's see what I'm feeling here. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 3. What are we gonna get? Pidgey. Alright, we already have one. So we can ignore the Pidgey. Just kill it. Don't let it throw sand in your eyes. Kill it! Come on, Bosch. Bosch. Give it a good pounding. There we go. Pounding the Pidgey. It's no longer choking the chicken. It is now pounding the Pidgey. That is the slang the kids use in Pokemon world. What'd you do to man? What'd you do today, man? After I beat the gym leader, I just went home and pounded my Pidgey. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy, a Meowth. I don't have a Meowth, so I don't want to kill it. But I'm using Bosch, like I said. So, Pokeball. Pokeball. Am I? Okay, yeah. I was worried that I'd been playing. My microphone was off. I've done that before. Ugh. The cat is also a foot tall. Why is everything a foot tall? All it does is sleep during the daytime. You know, it's a cat. That's what it does. At night, it patrols its territory with eyes aglow. Give a nickname to the Meowth. Okay, it's a male Meowth. I don't want to name it. So I had... This is the name of my cat that passed away earlier this year. His name is Pokey. He was fucking awesome. But, you know, he was old, so it happens. Alright. I know in older and newer games you could put 2 Pokemon in the daycare, because we only put 1. I kind of want to put Barbara in the daycare. I'll put Pokey in the daycare and see what happens. Bosh, just for a minute, buddy. Take a break. Say hi to Barbara. Get to know Henry. You can have the poke. Alright. We shall take Bosch back with us. Close all that down, and now we get the hell out of here. Alright, so. Now, we can go fight Misty, but we're still a level or 2 below that, so we leave. We'll go through the underground passage. The underground path. Underground passage. What the fuck? I think I am still kind of fried from last week. I really am. Alright, so we come out here. We're now on Route 6. Nothing there. It's a bug type there, and we can catch something. I think there are Sandshrew. Something else. I think this guy is a Butterfree. I think. What do we got? We got Pidge up front. Alright. Alright, he has... Alright. I was wrong. This is not the guy that has the Butterfree. There's another bug trainer on this little path, and he has a Butterfree. He has like a level 20, 21 Butterfree. Don't you? Oh, damn it. I know I have more antidotes, but still, poison is personally the one I hate the most. Out of the status effects. Paralyzed, you know, I can deal with paralyzed. You just go second every time, and occasionally you're not able to go. Big whoop. Sleep. You're reduced to nothing for a few turns, whatever. Wake up. Keep going strong. Frozen kind of sucks. Because it's very random as to whether or not you get out of being frozen. Burn sucks simply because it works like poison and it lowers your attack stat. But I just don't like poison. I like well, I take that back. I like poison. I like using poison, but I hate having poison used on me. Like in Scarlet and Violet, you can get the new type variant of Wooper and Quagsire is ground and poison instead of ground and water. And it learns toxic spikes real early in the game, which is crazy, but it's just fun. Just throw it out there, and then throw spikes down, and then switch out for something else. Oh boy, Pidge leveled up. Pidge evolves! Pidge evolves! So I used to have a book It was the Pokemon Ultimate Pokemon Fan Handbook or some shit like that, and it was basically like a. It just had, for the most part, it was just like had every Pokemon Pokedex entry in it. It was a small book. I got it like the book fair back in school. Anyway, it had instead of Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot, it had Pidgey, Pidgeot, and Pidgeotto in that order, which kind of makes sense in a way. You would think the name would just get bigger like that, and yeah, but it's one of those things, one of those mysteries of Pokemon where there are several, like, everybody thinks Caterpie and Metapod were supposed to turn into Venomoth, and Venonat was supposed to turn into Butterfree, because if you look at their images, like, their eyes are the same and stuff like that, so... Just, you know, what Cubone's mother really was. Like, it's a Marowak! No, it's like a... Could be a Kangaskhan, could be a Charizard. There are many different theories about that. The beef! I don't know. I can't remember what level Rattata levels up. I want to say 28. 21? 28? It's one of those two. Alright, so we already have a Meowth, we already have a Pidgey. So far, we're 0 for 2 on this route right here. And I don't want to go too far down because there are other trainers. We got our asses... Well, we didn't get our ass kicked, but... We could potentially get our ass kicked, and I don't want to lose anybody. Well, let me change it. I really don't want to lose Gojira. I really don't want to lose Bosch, because Bosch is the shit. I don't want to lose Beatsy, because we just got her, and Beatsy may be our ticket against Misty. Why can't we find anything other than a Pidgey or a Meowth? Come on, guys. There we go. Crit. One hit. Something I don't have yet. And Oddish. We already got one. So I'm just going to run away. Oh, we have Runaway? Oh, that makes this so much easier. I could just run away from everything. Wow. Alright, this is already getting annoying. What's this? It's a Meowth. They all want to eat the beaver. They all want to eat the rat. I have a rat in the front. They're chasing the rat. And the birds. They're chasing the rats. And they're chasing the birds. Ah, okay. I get it. There's nothing here that I'm going to be able to catch. I am going to leave. I am going to attempt to leave. I am going to fail. I'm going to get ambushed by a Pidgey. And then I'm going to attempt to leave again. Alright. Now we are leaving. Once more. We are leaving. We are going far to the north. Through the underground path that takes you beneath Saffron City and connects Cerulean and Vermilion. Because the guards at Saffron City are thirsty. And they're dicks about it. Look, kid, you can't go through because I'm thirsty and I need something to drink. But I can't have anything to drink. So fuck you. That's them. That's what they sound like. I think in the original game, didn't you have to get tea? You had to talk to like the old. There's a building that serves no purpose other than there's an that serves no purpose. And wait, or is it the one that whatever? There's this old lady, and you could talk to her, and you'd get like hot tea, and you would give it to the guard, and that's how you'd get through. But they've changed it when they released this, and now you just go on top of the mall and get lemonade or soda pop or water or something, and that will get you the allow you to go for free. All right. I didn't mean to. Whatever. Fuck off, Pidgey. We're just gonna fight these trainers because nothing here wants to be caught by us. He has a Squirtle. I'ma eat it. The beef's gonna have him some turtle soup. Turtle soup. Oh, come on, man. Quit using withdrawal. Crit. Aw. Really? You're gonna... Ow. Ow. Alright. We're gonna do it this way. Really? You're gonna use water gun? You idiot. Kill him, Beatsy. Beatsy. I am disappointed. Kicked his ass and stole his lunch money. Yeah, buddy. So you're just a bully in the Pokemon games. You're just a bully. Everybody else has fun little competitions, and you go up and you destroy their Pokemon. You stand over them and you threaten to destroy them until they give you their lunch money, and then you just move on. And it's like nothing ever happened. Alright, rat versus rat battle. Yeah, buddy. My rat kicked your rat's ass. A Pikachu? Go Jebediah. Jebediah. Use magnitude. Double team. Do 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 do. Yeah. Suck it. You electric rat. I hate losing. Alright. Exit. Up. Alright. Beatsy and the Beeve are now the ones behind. Alright. This is the guy who's got the Butterfree. Where? He doesn't have a Butterfree, I'm gonna be pissed. There we go. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Hyper Fang! Eat the bug! Oh. Boy, oh boy. And it knows Supersonic. doesn't know any. It knows supersonic and stun spores, so it just makes you beat yourself up. Really, the one time it does it confuse. I really hate confusion. Come on, Beeve, man. Just confuse me and throw me down. Alright. Get out of there. Yeah, pissing me off. Bosh, do your thing. Oh, great. Now it knows poison powder. Jeez. Bosh. Thank you, Bosh. Thank you. Oh wow, Bosch almost leveled up from that too. Alright. Use the antidote on Bosch. Use Paralyze Heal on the Beeve. Throw a potion on the Beeve. I think what the game needs to do now, what the Pokemon needs to do in the next series of games, they need to introduce one more new type. Just hear me out. One new type. I don't know what it'd be. And it just needs to be weak to normal type, because nothing is weak to normal type. Stuff is strong against normal type. Stuff cannot be affected by normal type, but nothing is weak to normal type. I don't think. Pretty sure nothing is weak to normal type. Anyway, that's a Pidgey. It's a flying type. Beatsy is grass. It's not gonna go well. And rocks. Two birds with one stone. More like one bird and 50 stones. But, you know, it works. A shotgun. While you go duck hunting with a shotgun. Do you go duck hunting with a shotgun? You do go duck hunting with a shotgun, don't you? I've never been duck hunting. It's just, you know, growing up you always saw like Looney Tunes and stuff. Oh wow. The freaking Looney Tunes were like 50 years old when I was a child. Now it's just... When you see like old cartoons and people are duck hunting and they look like shotguns. But then you play Duck Hunt, and it's kind of hard to tell what kind of gun you have. You just have a gun. Alright, what we got going on? I don't remember what this guy has. He has a Oh, okay. Just as bad for good old Beatsy. So, yeah, Jebediah, go back out there, do your thing. Throw rocks at it. Pew, pew. Alright, Eradicate. Sure, why not? Uh, Stun Spore. Let's poison it. I mean, I'm not trying to catch the guy. I just want it to die. So, and then we'll just ooh. Might switch out. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. It'll die slowly, but it's gonna hurt a lot. You know what? We'll throw Gojira back out. Oh boy, Bitsu leveled up. Them gains. Special attack is definitely it's Sleep Powder. Hmm. Kinda I don't know. I'm gonna skip on Sleep Powder, I think. There's probably someone out there, you know, shaking their fist at the sky. How dare you? Sleep Powder's the best move, and I don't care that much. Alright. Heal everybody up. We are now in Vermilion City. Over here, there's the fisherman's brother. Or the fishing guru. Yeah, you want to be here? Take this. Yeah, and you get the old rod. And the only thing you can catch with the old rod is Magikarp. I don't care about Magikarp. I should probably catch a Magikarp just so I don't have to catch one later. I need, let's see, I need some Pokeballs. I want some antidotes. I have those. I don't really care about awakenings that much. Add some. I'll buy 10 super potions. I don't think. Did I sell the nugget? I did not sell the nugget. Alright. It's good enough for now. Alright, then you come over here. It's Pokemon Fan Club. Yay, Pokemon Fan Club. And you talk to this guy who may or may not have a sexual relationship with his Rapidash. Please enjoy the following conversation. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning, kindly, love it, hug it, when sleeping, Warm and cuddly. Spectacular. Ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. You think he, with all the ellipses, you think he sounds like more like, less whatever the hell I just did, and more like William Shatner. You know, everybody always makes fun of William Shatner having the weird pauses when he talks. Is that what that guy was doing? Alright, so there's Diglett Cave there, and there's more trainers and wild Pokemon here. So here's... Alright, so here's something interesting. When you... After you beat Lieutenant Surge, and you go to the SSN and you beat Lieutenant Surge, you come back up here. Because you'll get cut. I mean, spoiler warning, I guess. I mean, the game's been out for like 30 years. So... Sorry. But the original game was out for 30 years. This has only been out for like 20 years. See, the point is, you come up here, after you beat Lieutenant Surge, you just cut over here and you go that way, you go to the Rock Tunnel to get to Lavender Town. That's how you advance the story. And some people, if you talk to them, will mention, hey, if you get the move Flash, you will be able to see easier in Rock Tunnel, because Rock Tunnel is pitch black. Problem is, they don't tell you where to get Flash from. So you have to figure that out on your own. To figure that out, you have to go through Diglett Cave, come out on the other side, and talk to one of Professor Oak's aides, and you have to have caught and or seen like 10 or 15 or 20 Pokemon, and he'll give you Flash, which is an HM, so when you learn it, you cannot unlearn it unless you go to the move deleter guy, which is like in the 5th gym town, I think. And Flash is like a worse sand attack. It's not a good move, like at all, so the only purpose of it is that, and the only purpose of frickin' it's the only thing worse than Flash is defog in some of the older newer games, which basically the same thing. It's an environmental effect that's an HM that can't be unlearned until you get to the move deleter. It's dumb. Alright, so anyway, so here we are. Vermilion City. I quit running my mouth and figure out what I'm going to do now. I can go to the SSN, which is here, and do training before I go fight Misty. I could also go fight Misty. I could go grind just randomly. I can go fight those guys off to the right, that way. I think they're a little strong than I am compared to what I am right now, but I think I can take on the SSN, so... Also, that's always bothered me. You flash the ticket. You don't like hand it to him and he tears it in half or anything. You just flash it to him. So I feel like you could easily get aboard the ship without trying. Oh shit. Okay. I forgot. I thought this was one of the empty rooms. Or not empty, but where the NPC doesn't give a shit. Growlithe. It's a pupper dog. Don't want to fight the pupper dog because it's a fire-breathing pupper dog. Oh, I was expecting him to use Roar. It's one of the most annoying things about fighting Growlithe and Pidgeotos in the wild. They like to use Roar and Whirlwind, which is In combat, it switches your Pokemon out. In the wild, it's just an automatic runaway. So if you're trying to catch one, you can't. But so the thing about the SSN is SSN has a Pokemon Center built into it. So you don't have to leave, and so I know it's here. This lady, this creepy ass lady. You look tired. Would you like to? She's just in a room, standing next to a bed on the ship. You walk in. She goes, "You look tired. Would you like to take a short rest?" And you lay down and you heal. I'm glad you're looking okay, and now you're fully healed. And this is how you spam the SSN, is you just walk into each cabin, fight who's there, go back to her, heal, keep going until you finish it all. The ship will not leave until you get cut. But if you skip everything, you can skip all the other trainers, go straight to the rival battle, and get cut. Because, I've done it before on accident. I need to find a new Pokemon. What I mean is, I need something that isn't weak, that's a decent, useful Pokemon. Like, Beedrill is not great. And it needs to be not weak to fighting. So, Meowth is out of the question. And I know I do have a Caterpie, but I put it in the same class as Beedrill. It's a little bit more useful than Beedrill because, Butterfree learns Confusion and Psybeam, I think. Maybe it's just Confusion. And I think you can teach it Psychic, but why? What's it switching to? I was not paying attention. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll make it work. See, made it work. So we leave here. So I discussed this in an earlier episode, but normally when I play Pokemon, I don't play with the sound on. I play it on mute, and I'll have like a podcast or something going. So the SSN's music is new to me. Alright, so this lady thinks you're a waiter. Fuck off. This dude is a waiter. These people are just on vacation. This is fake Bosch. Fuck off, fake Bosch. Bosch is the shit. There is no one other. I think this lady is traveling with her children, and they have Pokemon. I think. Yeah, they have Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Do you? I mean, I wouldn't say I love it. Could we not have a Nidoran? Please? Just, like... Can we have a Nidoran that doesn't know Double Kick? That would also be nice. Wish I could run into a Nidoran, honestly. Nidoking is the shit, but that requires finding another Moonstone. I used mine. Personally, I think it was very much worth it, but point is I used it. And he poisoned my fucking Geodude. It's okay, I'm just like 2 rooms down from the Pokemon Center. Don't even have to waste an antidote. Alright. Wow, you're good. No shit, kid. Yep, see, these are her kids. And the daughter collected Pokemon from all over the world. And there she is, showing you her ass, because that's what apparently young teenage girls like to do, is show off their butts. Well, I say that jokingly, but, you know, in today's world... Alright, Bosch. Show him what you're made of. Give him the fist. One hit, 1 kill. Alright, sending in another Pokemon. Beatsy, get back out there. Alright, we'll stun it. Hit him with the stunner. So I think you have the option to choose between Vileplume or the other thing that Gloom evolves into. It's not Sunflora. Blossom. That's what it is. Blossom. You have an option of getting either Vileplume or Blossom, depending on your choice of, you know, what you want. Also kind of depends on, I guess, on whether you get a Leaf Stone or a Sunstone. We're an OG. I don't wanna... Fuck. Pidge. I don't want to lose Gojira, and me just sitting here running my mouth is gonna get me killed. Alright. Killed the child. Collect this. Oh, wow. You get Pit Break this early? I didn't even know that. 2, 3, 4. Not even 5. Okay. Who would I teach? Can Bosch learn Brick Break? If Bosch can learn Brick Break. Yes. Bosch will no longer know. Bosch will forget Pound. Bosch will learn Brick Break. Bosch is now a fighting machine. He is the machine! Alright. I could probably teach Rock Tomb to somebody or something, but I don't need any of that. Alright, which one? This one I just went in. So you talk to... We'll go into this room, and this old guy is a secret agent. He's like part of NATO, not NATO, Interpol. Alright, this is the chef. There's all these chefs. They just tell you stuff. You check the chest, trash cans. You get berries. It's kind of alluding to the third gym where you have to check the trash cans to get the switches to fight Lieutenant Surge. But other than that, these guys just talk. No one gives you battle or information or really anything like that, so they're useless. So you can go upstairs, or you can go downstairs. And we're gonna go downstairs. Also, speaking of Lieutenant Surge alludes to there being a war, and that he used his Pokemon in the war. He's also called the Lightning American in some games. I don't remember if it's this game or if it's the older ones, which alludes to that America exists in the Pokemon world, but not. I don't know. Pokemon lore is real confusing. Well, it's probably not, but I mean, it's. If you take everything at face value, it can get confusing. Yeah! I like to think BT just take all these seeds, and shoved them in Horsey's little tube mouth, and it suffocated. Shelter is water ice type. Or it might just be water. It might not be ice until Cloyster comes around, but point is it could be dangerous if it knew ice move, but it either doesn't or it's refusing to use it. So we're just gonna kill it and move on. Tentacool is annoying. It is annoying because even though it is a water type, it has like a super high. It's a water poison, and it has high defense values. I want to say it's just special defense, but I think it's actually defense and special defense, or it might just be special defense. The point is, when you fight a Tentacool and you're like, oh, we'll use Psychic type or an Electric type or a Grass type, it just doesn't do what you want it to do. And it's going to be oh so annoying later. Because when you use Surf, and the only Pokemon in the water are Tentacools, you are almost guaranteed that I will catch a Tentacool at some point in the future. Almost guaranteed. Oh boy, he has a stronger Shelter. I'm still gonna kill it eventually. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, it's not that bad. So Icicle Spears like Bullet Seed, it can hit 2 to 5 times, and he hit all 5. It's super effective, and yet somehow doesn't do a lot of damage. I don't think Shelter has high attack stats. I might be wrong on that, but yeah. Luckily, Beatsy survived. Thank God. Really hoping I lose nobody today, and the reason being is before, more ruined the surprise for everybody, but before I started today's stream, the reason I was actually a few minutes late to starting the streams because I wasn't paying attention to the time, and I was actually working on a layout, a stream layout that would have, like, down here at the bottom, it would have all the Pokemon that are currently in my team set up all nice and neat, and then, you know, the chat box would still be over here. It would look better, but then I saw the time and I was like, oh no, so I saved it, put it away, and caught everything up. So next week, everything might be pretty. We'll see. I'll probably forget by next week. I put Gojira up front, didn't I? Everybody down here on this level is a sailor, I think. The majority of them are sailors, which means they all have water Pokemon. I might die. Well, no, I don't think Horsey knows that much. Knows Bubble, which is like the weakest water move. Oh! Yep, the weakest water move. Bosch, do your thing. You got a new move, Bosch. Break? It's brick. You know how to punch, you know how to kick. Now, you know, just grab its head and snap it in half. Like that. Good job. Bosch is quickly becoming my favorite member of this team. Well, I can't lie. It's not quickly becoming. It is my favorite member of this team, so... I never thought I would like a Wigglytuff of all things, but you know, here we are. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, okay, so I was complaining earlier about normal types and wanting them to be super effective against something, but technically, the only thing Bosch is weak to is fighting types. Like, it can't... It's only weak to fighting types, and the only thing it can't affect is ghost type. So, it's kind of strong in a way. There's no fighting gym. I mean, there is a fighting gym, kind of, but not like an official fighting gym. Point is, there is some fighting trainers you have to go through, and I think I think Bruno of the Elite Four has fighting. I think he has a match. He might have 2 match amps. But aside from that, Bosch is actually pretty dope for most of the game, I think, as long as you teach it the right moves. Maybe Eevee train it, but I don't. Alright, so that's another thing. Eevee training, Ivy training, the 2, whatever. Point is, I don't do that. I don't give a rat's butt about competitive play. So you'll be like, no, you need this move because it's competitive awesome. This is not competitive in the slightest. This is just me having fun playing Nuzlocke because I like to play Nuzlocks. And I'm usually really bad. Like, I was talking to my buddy Takira, and he, you know, I told him I play Nuzlocke a lot. So, and he was like, oh, you must know a lot then. And I didn't say anything. But I just smiled and nodded to myself because I do know a lot, but I'm just bad because I get distracted. And then RNG just works against me other times. I feel like there's a meme where there's like an interviewer talking to a cat, and the cat's like, and the interviewer's like, "So you've been you've been doing this for a long time, right? And the cat's like, yeah, I have. And the interviewer's like, oh, so that means you're good at it. And the cat's just crying. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel about this. That's how I feel about playing Magic the Gathering. I've been playing Magic since high school, which was like 16 years ago, and I am not good at it. I'm also poor, which, to those of you who don't know, if you want to be, really good at card games these days, you usually have to spend a lot of money. I mean, you could be good without spending money, but to have a chance in actual competitions and stuff, you usually have to spend some money, so eh. I can't tell if you're from the sea or from the mountains, but all my Pokemon are from the sea. You don't say. I mean, they could be from a river or something. Right? Yeah. It's... like, every now and then I'll get that feeling, like, hey, a good cry would be good, but at the same time, there's like that subconscious, uh, growing up in the society that we do, and growing up as a guy in the society that we have, it's, for me at least, it was kind of almost literally beaten into you that, guys don't cry, so crying is super hard. And I'll get really close. I can feel it. I'll get tears in my eyes, and then it'll just go away. But yeah, stress. Oof. So, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight, buddy? Alright. Yeah, that makes... that, yeah. What's got you stressed out today? Is it family? Or is it money? Or is it the combination of the two? That is an appropriate answer. Yeah, so earlier I was talking about a new layout for the Nuzlocke streams, and I might fool around with other streams as well, but for the Nuzlocke streams, you can see like right here where the chat is really hard to read because it's a lot white text on light background. The chat will have its own like darker background so you can see, and it'll just be better. It'll be prettier and maybe more professional looking. Then we'll do the, we'll do the fairly odd parents meme where there'll be a big blank square in the corner, and I'll be like, that's where my VTuber thing would go if I had one. And I will have one, eventually. I'm in the process of getting one. Like, I've commissioned it. It just hasn't got here yet. Or that's not it. That doesn't sound right either. It has not been finished. The artist has not finished. That's why all my like I don't know why I talked to him. I knew he wasn't going to tell me anything important. All right, so this part of the SSN always confuses me because there's like 2 or 3 guys here that want to fight, and the other ones want nothing to do with you. Well, I mean, they'll talk to you or whatever, but they don't. They're not trainers, and I can't remember which ones are which. But anyway, like if you see all my like little profile images, it's like a silhouette, and it just says he's coming in the middle. And the reason it says that is because I just took one of the preview drawings the artist did for the initial idea. I just took it and blacked it out, threw it on the warpy background, and was like, here, this is the preview of what it'll be like in the future. I'm getting tired of being patient. I don't want to wait anymore. I want it now. Meh. Like, some people might say, you should have just waited and don't start streaming until you already have your PNG tuber thing. But, there are games I want to play, and I want to stream these games that I would like to play. And I don't want to not play them, so... Ta-da! Really, the like Dark Tide is a game I wanted to stream. I wanted to play and be able to stream it when I play it. The Nuzlocke thing is less. See, one of these guys was like the Nuzlocke is less the individual game and more the idea in itself. Like, I'd be fine just recording Nuzlocke videos on YouTube, which, really what got me into it, aside from, like, the old comics, is watching other people Nuzlocke videos. But I figured it would be easier to do it on Twitch because it's also more fun to run Nuzlocks with input from other people. And with our schedules and distance between people and other issues, doing a YouTube video just seemed like it's too much trouble. So do it on Twitch. We can interact with chat, have chat help me name stuff, figure out where to go, stuff like that. Plus, you talk to internet strangers, you have that bit of, not mysterious, it's like mysteriousness, but, anonymity. It can be put on YouTube, yes, that's also the other thing, and it does get put up on YouTube. I'm using my YouTube channel as more or less as just a storage spot for all my VODs. So every stream is just gets exported over to YouTube with like a thumbnail I make. I need to learn how to do video editing and make them so the videos aren't, 3 hours of me just playing Pokemon and numbing off to myself. I could actually have sound effects and transitions and cutaways of boring parts. But it's a mix of being lazy and I don't have time to do it. Because a lot of this stuff I actually do at work. I shouldn't be admitting this, but I do this at work when I have downtime. I just work's picked up, so I haven't had downtime. I mean, it's a good thing. But why don't you do it on the weekends? You're not streaming on the weekends? Well, I am not at home and away from my computer when I'm not on the video. You made a video of Green Lantern being beat by JoJo's. Why? Wait, which Green Lantern? There's like 3 of them. Or 4 of there are multiple Green Lanterns. Okay. Hal Jordan. Alright. Get the shit beat out of him by multiple Jordan. Is it like the one meme where it's the one guy drinking the wine or whatever, and there are 2 guys beating the shit, like stomping on a guy, and then he finishes his wine and helps them finish stomping on him? Is it like that? Is that kind of video you made? Or is it just something else random? I don't like Godines either. Okay. Did it out of boredom. I don't understand that. Many moons ago. Long, long ago. In the before time. Like... Focus energy. I got distracted. I don't give a shit about focus energy. Alright, anyway, like late middle school and early high school, I was really into making Dragon Ball Z music videos. This was back when Kazaa and LimeWire, when pirating music was technically legal. It wasn't really legal. When it was still kind of unknown and people were getting away with it, nobody really gave a shit. Scary face, really? So I would get the music, and then I would get the episodes of DBZ, and I would use Windows Movie Maker and cut it all together to make some music videos. And I personally think I made like 1 or 2 that were actually really good for especially someone my age, but then they changed how Windows Movie Maker works. So, because I went back and tried to do another one like years later, and I could not figure it out. And so I never messed with any sort of video editing software since then. Streamlabs has a video editing software that you can use, but it's like the initial version only does 30-minute videos, and all of these streams are obviously way longer than 30-minute videos, so I mean, I guess I could break it down into smaller videos and stuff, but then I'd be having random conversations like this, and I would end up cutting them into pieces, and they would make absolutely no sense. I was going to actually do videos like Baldur's Gate would be a better YouTube series than a Twitch thing, I think, because it's just so God, it's so long and boring at times. I'm gonna go heal up in case you're like, where are you going? I'm gonna go heal, and then we'll go finish the rest of the things. Gotta have your voice on a separate stream? Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta have... Okay, I get what you're saying. You gotta have the voice track, and then you gotta have the video track. Okay. Get the hell out of the way. Alright, these two guys are useless. They don't tell you nothing. These are trainers. These are trainers. I'll figure it out eventually. I mean, you know. It's not a top priority right now. It's just doing this. Having fun. Smokescreen? What the hell do you even know? Alright. I will get rid of Growl. Smokescreen's okay. Need to find a game that we could play together. Don't you have like Raft or something? Or any other multiplayer game? Fall Guys is free. I remember talking to some guys, and well, overhearing a well, not even overhearing, watching a conversation. I mean, I'm not an expert either. I mean, you want to play a game where one of us knows how to do stuff. What am I about to growl at? All right, we could play Ark. If you get Ark, we could play Ark. I could teach you things in Ark. I know stuff in Ark. But I feel bad because Ark's gonna be kind of just like this. It's one of the things where I know how to do stuff in Ark. I'm not good at it. Like, go play it with, like, I was watching Takira play, and he runs around and gets all these all the little explorer's notes, which is like free XP in Ark, and I just don't do that when I play. I just play. Which is really what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of playing. Oh boy, self-destruct! I'm not... No. All that for an X attack. I think the only time I've ever used the boost items, the X attack, X defend, all that stuff, was actually in Sword and Shield, and I used it for like a gym battle or something. I just boosted a Pokemon way up and then wept. I think Jackbox could be fun. I mean, that would not only would you have players, you could have audience membership also. But yes, it could be. You got to set up some rules because it could get out of hand. All right, so shit, wrong thing. Done all the initial fighting here on the ship. All that's left is to fight your rival and take care of the captain to get cut and move on. So here we go. Here we go. Upstairs. Oh wait, right. Rival always leads with his flying Pokemon, so Jebediah's gonna have to deal with that. Fall Guys, Jackbox, Among Us, Phasmo could be fun if because Phasmo was fun the one time I did do that. There are other games that are like Phasmo or Among Us that are out there that are fun. I mean, you could do. I mean, Vermintide and Darktide are really fun. We could do a Vermintide game one day. Actually, in fact, if you want to play Vermintide on Sunday, that'd be cool. Alright, War Turtle. This time we have Beatsy. Dude, I still don't know how to dodge. Yeah, we both do. That's kind of like my problem with Darktide, is I don't know how to dodge. I know how to dodge a little bit, but... Yeah, Beatsy. Get him. Ah, he bit me. Oh no. Like, there are times when I'm playing Darktide that I seriously consider just dropping the Psyker and playing something else, because I don't know. I feel like I would be more effective as not a Psyker. A Kadabra? Oh shit. Do you... What do you know? Do you just know Bite? No, of course you don't. Alright. Let's put Bosch in. Bosch will be okay. Right? Bosch? Kadabra? Right? It's a little bit of the self explosion, and it's more like you just kind of lack in. Yeah, it's basically the self explosion. It's like having to manage the war perils, and all that. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I just want to simple, shoot or slash stuff and not have to worry about anything. Like, kind of like why I like playing the Dynasty Warriors games is, some people get really into it and they're like playing on chaos difficulty and this, that, and the other, and I just like to have one guy with the spam you know, one button or, well, like 2 or 3 buttons and just murder thousands of enemy characters and just win. It's a great stress relief. Rub his back and get cut. Life-size Wiggly Tough, and we'll lose the sheep from Sword and Shield, right? I think. Now I'm curious. Hold on. It's only 3 feet tall. It wouldn't actually be that big. Wait, what did it say? I didn't even read its thing. Its fur is extremely fine, dense, and supple. The exquisitely pleasant fur conveys an image of luxury. Alright, that's kind of weird, but alright. Alright, Pokemon are healed up. I've got cut. Go ahead and teach it to somebody, because we're gonna need it. Alright, the Beef can learn it, Gojira can learn it, and Beatsy can learn it. I don't want to teach it to Gojira. Beatsy and the Beef. I'll teach it to the Beef. Oh, no, shit. Oh, that was close. Alright, Cut's stats are 50-95. It's just better than Tackle. And it'll have Stab, and it'll... You know, so just teach it Cut. Move on with our lives. Alright, so we beat the thing, and now the ship sails away. If this was gold and silver, it'd be going to whatever the place it goes to in gold and silver. But this is not gold and silver. Speaking of, I think once I finish this game or fail, whichever result happens, I'm hoping I finish it. Okay, so you know, ADHD kicking in here. We passed. This has been eating at me for a little while, so I wanted to do that. Alright. Once we finish and or fail this game, we'll move on to Soul Silver, and we'll Nuzlocke that. Yeah, I agree. I don't miss HMs that much. Like at all. I miss the moves that were HMs, like Surf and Fly, because Surf and Fly were actually like decent moves. I just don't miss Waterfall, or Dive, or Defog, or Flash, or Rock Smash, or Cut. You know, all the ones, like, all the other ones that were shit moves. Alright, it's time to go face Misty now. Let's sell the Stardust, because that's all it's ever good for. Let's buy I'll get 6 super potions. How many potions? I'm gonna get 7 potions. 1 antidote. How many paralyzed heals do I have? Alright. Alright. I mean, strength is okay, I guess, but really, HEMs were just... generally just shit. Alright, here we are. Time to fight Misty. I have Beatsy up front. We don't need Beatsy up front. I don't think. Here's hoping I can beat the base trainers without Beatsy up front. Oh, and it's a good... it's right at normal stream end time, so this will be... this is perfect. So I'm probably going to start after watching this as a relief on my eyes. Right? Sometimes just the base, it's, yeah, just 2D simple graphics are just nice. Like, as dumb as it looks sometimes it's Minecraft can be really addicting for as simple as it looks. And then Stardew Valley is a great game. It's like 2D, you know, really simple. It's basically just an updated Harvest Moon. And while I never owned Harvest Moon, I did, you know, emulate it. But the point is, it was Harvest. I enjoyed the OG Harvest Moon and for the Super Nintendo, and it was just, you know, it was Stardew Valley is just like an expanded upon version of that, and it's fun. I've tried to play like one of the newer back, like one of the Harvest Moons that came out on like the PS2 or PS3, where they decided to do all 3D, and it was poop. I just couldn't get into it. Oh, shit, I fucked up. Well, this will be fun. I did not mean to immediately turn and talk to Misty. I do not know why the fuck I did that. I was gonna, like, heal and stuff. Well, here we go. Oh, wow, well, Pidge is beating Staryu's ass. I'm not gonna lie, I can respect people who stick with the project too, because I can't tell you how many times I've started something and not finished it. Should we let Beatsy handle Starmie, or should we, you know, send out the champion? I'm gonna send out the champion. Were you here for when I taught Bosch Brick Break? I taught Bosch Brick Break because just better than pound. Yeah, as long as it doesn't crit, we'll be okay. Pow! And the champion, my friend. Bosch is the shit. I have never loved a Wigglytuff ever in playing Pokemon. I've never had a Wigglytuff. I always had I always saw a Jigglypuff and was like, this Pokemon's dumb. I hate it. It's annoying as shit in the anime. Why the hell would I want one? I now have Water Pulse. Can anything learn Water Pulse? Bosch can learn Water Pulse. Oh my god. I'm not going to teach it Water Pulse, but I'm going to save that for when I get the Church of Wiggly. I don't know about that. Alright, so we cleared the top. We went to see Bill. We caught Henry the Caterpie. We caught Pokey the Meowth. We couldn't find anything just north of Vermilion, so we might try again next time. We cleared the SSN, we got cut, and we beat Misty. Overall, it was a productive day. And there's still a lot going to happen next time. Because it's just beginning, and shouldn't be missing next week's either. Alright, so thanks everybody for joining me. I had 3 viewers today, which is really cool. More than I usually have. It's better than none. It's better than 1. Currently I only have 2, but hey, I'm not going to complain. All the more, man. Moving on up in the world. Thank you everybody for tuning in, for watching, for having a good time. Now we're gonna go raid Takira and bug the shit out of him because I can. I don't even know what he's probably. I don't know he was streaming. He's streaming probably Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, or Dwarf Fortress. That's what he's been playing. What? Don't say hey. Hey. There we go.